All right, so what you're going to see here is just a little bit of footage. I I got back from work. We had a little bit of time. We just jumped in the car and drove to our nearest shop, and there were some interesting things that happened there. You'll see.
Yeah.
What I wanted to say about this is that we kind of have. You'll see that we shoot 4 bows. Those bows have some characteristics that we wanted to check out, and we were really interested about. You'll notice that they're 33-inch axle to axle or longer, and if you want to talk about why we shot those bows.
Well, we're getting we're finding out that we shoot better with a longer axle to axle, and that may not come as a surprise to many people, but we're more interested in getting those longer axle to axle bows because it gives us a more forgiving string angle. It's easier to shoot, and we feel we're more accurate that way.
Definitely. So another aspect to that is I usually shoot a 29.5-inch draw length. Josh has been shooting a 30-inch draw length, and that plays into that string angle. And we like to at least be longer than our draw length as far as the axle to axle.
Yeah.
So we drive down, have a lot of fun. You'll see that.
Right on.
All right.
Drive some bows. All of them. What's up?
So, we just braved the treacherous roads for 2 hours
Yeah.
to come shoot some bows.
It's too cold outside to go shoot. So we gotta go inside. Look at all the bows.
Yes,
wanna
we do.
We wanna test drive some bows.
Yeah, which one?
All of them. Alright, let's see.
So what is this one?
This is the Evo.
It's the 33, I think.
Is it the 33?
Yeah, it says right there.
Oh, this is the 33. Maybe I should have brought my own release. It's got some travel.
your release?
Yeah. It's a little jumpy.
Little
Little
pop
jumpy.
on the release.
Yeah. Pretty smooth dog. Yeah, it dumps into that valley pretty good. It's cooking.
Feels like it comes off there
Yeah.
quick.
It's kind of got an angry setup.
Got a little jump on it.
Jumps.
All right. First impressions.
Well, so like you were saying, I like the way it looks. It's light. This roller system's unique to PSE, looks like. I mean, I've shot a few different bows and I haven't seen.
It's kind of an antiquated system.
Well, I don't know if it's antiquated or not. It's just different. That's a nice. It can't be like a.
There's no hump in the draw. It
Right.
feels like it's smooth all the way through.
Not only that, but it can't be a 70 pound. I think it's a 70 pound. Yeah, this thing's not tuned up
No,
that much.
they're kicking pretty hard.
I just watched that arrow come out sideways.
Well, let's see. Is it a 70 pound?
I don't think so. It doesn't feel like it if it is. Let's see. It's a 70 pound draw weight.
And it looks like the pockets are tight.
Yeah, it's definitely feels like a 60 pound pull. That's nice. And it's got a decent, it doesn't want to go, so when it comes back into the valley, it's there.
It holds pretty steady too. A little bit of a jump.
A little bit straighter than the last one. Maybe it's just the arrow.
So Dudley might be onto something with this
Dudley
cam
might be
system.
on something with the cam system. He said he set it at 29. It feels a little short at 29 and a half, but yeah.
All right, what do we got here?
So we got the Revolt X. So this is Bowtech's offering. Really interested about Bowtech. This was actually the 60 pound version, so we'll see how it feels compared to like maybe a 70. This is one of the brands of bows I haven't actually got my hands on ever, so kind of interested to see how this feels.
First time shooting a Bowtech
Yep,
ever.
ever. Super easy draw. A little bit of a hump at the very end. I think he said he had it set at 29 and a half. Feels a little short. Did you see that?
What? What happened? You almost go over the target?
Well, yeah, I got at the very top of the target there. But watch it. Stand right behind me and film this.
Okay. Is it kicking pretty hard?
Yeah, go to slow-mo too. It'd be awesome.
Couple shots through it. What do you think?
It's pretty solid. I like the grip. It's not my favorite grip I've ever shot, but like I said, the draw is nice.
It's actually got a stabilizer on it.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of feedback, but not too much in it. Pretty solid.
All right. Yeah, there's a hump right at the end, right before it drops in.
Yeah.
Pretty smooth.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not.
It doesn't. I mean, it's got a stabilizer on it, but it doesn't jump. It loads pretty good right at the end, even for a 60-pound bow.
Yeah. So the first of the draw is not bad, but then got one more.
It feels pretty good though.
So that's the thing with the Revolt. It's got the deadlock system. I guess we're gonna talk about that a little bit, but
Tunability.
tunability, definitely. How important is tunability to you, Josh?
It's extremely important. It's not a bad bow. The grip is, I actually like the grip.
Yeah.
It feels good.
You feel like it's repeatable?
Yes. It is a little bit, it's not as bad as the Prime. It doesn't dip in as far as the Prime, but
It's a little bit forward.
yeah. I like that one. So RX4 Ultra, I'm gonna put it through a couple arrows through this guy. Now that we got a rest on it.
Got some carbon.
Got some carbon. Really interested in this bow, other than the fact that it's like you got to take out a loan to get it.
How's the draw?
The draw's pretty nice. Decent valley. I mean, that's alright.
It's not timed.
Doesn't
Your
feel like
back
it is
wall
because
is,
I
your
gotta
back wall is
squish.
squishy.
It's got a little bit of jump, almost the same amount as that PSE that we shot earlier, but maybe not quite as much. I definitely like the grip a lot better with this bow than the Evo. Evo's a little fat.
It was a little wide.
It feels a little short too. I don't know what it's. But you gotta love the way the carbon feels in your hand. So light. Yeah, I like the draw. Nice.
First impressions of the RX4.
Yeah, feels good. It's pretty well balanced. Very light. We like light. Well, that whisker biscuit's tight.
Stoit.
I like the grip. The grip is.
It's almost perfect. You
yeah,
got.
It's like almost the perfect width.
Well, the thing
And
that I
it's
like,
flat. It's really flat.
it's flat where it needs to be to kind of help you be repeatable.
I agree. Oh yeah. There's not really a hump. It's loaded up a little bit at first.
It kind of
seemed like.
stacks in the beginning.
Yeah, but then it lets off. A little bit of a jump, but not much vibration. Not much vibration at all. It's almost like it gets smoother, easier to pull as you go. Yeah?
I agree. When it drops into the valley, you know you're there too.
Yeah.
It's not like. I mean, if this was timed, it would be.
Yeah. You can see that top stop isn't hitting.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta pull almost a half mile to get that top stop to hit.
Yeah. Nice. So this is not anything new. It's last year's Matthews Traverse. I've been looking at a few of them to see if it might be worth actually doing a couple other projects with. We'll give it a shot though, see what it feels like.
See what it tastes like.
See what it tastes like.
How does it feel compared to the Halon?
than the other,
Well, to tell
other
you
Matthews.
the truth, it feels a lot like the Halon 32. It's a little bit dialed back. It's a 70-pound version, but I think they've got it set on like 60
60.
pounds. So the pull is nice and easy. And I think you can actually get these with like the 75% let off mods. The same as you can with all the Halons.
Yeah.
That changes the characteristics of the draw quite a bit, but man, it's buttery smooth. Shot it into the wood there.
Oh, did you? Which part of the wood?
I don't know.
Down low?
Yeah.
It kicked. It kicked out of the bow.
Yeah, no. Whisker biscuit issues. Pretty nice. It doesn't move.
That's the thing. How do you improve on that? So they got the VRX out.
It is 60 pounds.
Yeah.
It's pretty silky smooth. Pretty nice.
Yeah.
So we actually shot until we got kicked out of the.
They're turning the lights out.
Yeah, they're escorting us out of the building. So we used every last second.
So you'll see that last clip looks like we got kicked out. Well, we really did actually.
They were nice about it though.
Yeah, they were nice.
They
And
didn't arm escort us or anything.
No. So you saw the bows. If you got any questions about, so we didn't really, we took a little bit of time kind of talking about the things that we liked about them. But if you really want to know more about each specific bow, I put up the specs on each bow. So, but if you want to know more about our opinions about them, then let us know. We'd be happy to tell you which ones we liked the best, which ones we didn't like, and why we didn't like them or why we did like them.
Yeah.
You'll see that there's a little bit of a mix. We didn't shoot all of the new bows for each company, but we've shot them before. We shot well, for example, you're probably going to think, why did they shoot a Traverse instead of a VXR? We've shot the VXR before. We've enjoyed shooting the VXR, but it didn't really fit the profile of what we wanted to shoot that day. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. We had some fun.
Yeah, if you like that sort, I mean, we can always do this again. Like he said, we didn't get to shoot all the bows that we wanted to. It was kind of our fault. We showed up a little bit late. But if you guys are interested in seeing us shoot, check out some of the newer bows. We can definitely go back. It wouldn't be any skin off my nose to go back.
Well, and by the way, thanks to the guys at the establishment that we went to. I don't know if I should say it. Thanks to the guys at Ranch and Home down in Kennewick. They had some trouble setting up. We wanted to shoot the Black 5 for the Prime series.
Yeah.
But they had some problems with that bow. So, and like I said, we were time constrained. So you'll see at the very last bow, we're just pretty much flinging arrows down range.
They had already asked us to leave.
Exactly.
Okay, like we say before, like, subscribe, ding the bell,
All that good stuff.
comment.
Hopefully you make it through to this part.
Yeah. All right.